Hey friends, I have huge news today because my new iPad Pro M4 and Apple Pencil Pro have just arrived, and I wanted to unbox everything with you and share my first impressions and favorite features. Before we dive into the unboxing, let me share why I decided to upgrade. I'm upgrading from a 5th generation iPad Pro 12.9-inch model with 256 gigabytes of storage to the new M4 iPad Pro 13-inch model with 1 terabyte of storage and nano-texture glass. I've decided to upgrade to this new model for various reasons. I mainly use my iPad for drawing. I'm a freelance illustrator and I mostly work with Procreate. And recently I've been having a few issues storage-wise with my old iPad. I have a lot of artworks and high-resolution videos and time-lapses saved in Procreate, so I quickly outgrew the 256 gigabytes of storage available, and upgrading to 1 terabyte, that is 4 times the space, will definitely make a huge difference. Another reason for the upgrade is the display. I always hated the reflection from the glossy screen on my old iPad, especially since I work in a very bright environment, as you might have noticed. So upgrading to a nano-texture glass will hopefully improve visibility and decrease the amount of glare. Lastly, I am really excited to try out the new Apple Pencil Pro. The new features are supposed to enhance the overall drawing experience, and I can't wait to put it to test. So let's dive right in and open the boxes. First impressions, this new model maintains the iconic, sleek design of the old one, but has a thinner profile, which also makes it a bit lighter. I really love the silver color. I got my old one in space gray, but kind of ended up regretting it because I realized that I actually prefer brighter colors. Keep in mind that you can't actually get this model in space gray anymore because the alternative is actually space black, which is even darker. One feature that I already love is the camera finally being in the middle of the longest side instead of the shorter one. I pretty much always use the iPad in landscape mode rather than portrait mode, so the camera being here in the middle of the longest side is much more practical for me. Unfortunately, my old iPad's Smart Folio case did not fit this new design, so I actually had to purchase a new one. So keep this in mind in case you're thinking about upgrading as well. As far as the data transfer is concerned, I've already went ahead and transferred all the data from my old iPad to this new one. The overall process took a couple of hours and it went overall pretty smoothly. After the transfer was completed, I got around to play with this new iPad a bit and got a good sense of all the new features. My favorite one is definitely the nano-texture glass. I can already tell there is significantly less glare with respect to the old glossy one, even in this bright environment, and the colors on screen are still pretty vivid. So I think the display is a true game changer, especially for creatives like me who need a screen that's easy on the eyes and performs well in different lighting conditions. I love the fact that I don't leave that many fingerprints on the screen anymore. The old glossy screen was a nightmare and I had to pretty much clean it up after every use. This one I've used for a few days and haven't cleaned it up yet. As you can see, there are a couple of fingerprints visible, but not even that much. I also love that my hand doesn't get stuck on the screen anymore like it used to with my old glossy one, especially during summer and in general in hot weather. And in terms of power and performance, this new iPad already feels a lot faster than my old one in terms of browsing and opening apps and drawing, thanks to the new M4 chip. Now moving on to the Apple Pencil Pro, it still pairs, charges and stores magnetically to the side of the iPad like the old one, but it has some pretty cool new features. My personal favorite one is definitely the hover feature that lets you preview exactly where the pencil will touch down on the display. You can see some cool animations and previews in Procreate as well. Another one I love is the squeeze feature that I use to quickly switch between brush and eraser while I draw. And this has improved my workflow and made it a lot faster. I also appreciate the light haptic feedback that you get, for example, when you make a selection in Procreate. There's this very light vibration that I think is pretty cool. Finally, a couple of features that I didn't really connect with and I actually ended up disabling are double tap that you can set to switch between tools or show other tools like the color palette, for example. I kept it on for a short drawing session and ended up activating it by mistake like 100 times. So I decided to just disable it in the end. And another feature that I don't really use much is a barrel roll that you can activate in the shape section of a brush and basically lets you change the direction of the brush itself while rotating the pencil. I think this feature could be useful for some types of brushes, but since the ones that I use are pretty rounded, it doesn't make that much difference. Alright guys, that's it for this M4 iPad Pro and Apple Pencil Pro unboxing and first impressions. I have to say I am 100% happy with the upgrade and I'm really looking forward to incorporating all the new features in my workflow. Let me know if you have any questions about the video or the devices in general in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!